Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today we are playing Entropia Universe. What's going on today is you guys are going to be joining me in the middle of a 100 PED hunt. And first off, if you guys are looking to get this mission, this Tricarans, right? It's kill more Tricarans, kill Tricarans. You go to this soldier, I think it's this soldier right here, talk to her, she'll give you the mission. The first one is going to be to kill 100 of these guys. Kill 100, you get 40 combat tokens. It's a pretty easy way to get combat tokens, and the location of this mission is right in here. So you go to this island, your closest teleporter I think is going to be Fort Victoria, although I have a feeling that this might be a teleporter or something up here, that crashed ship. But yeah, you can basically just come out here and hunt these guys, get some combat tokens, and that's a really good way to get combat tokens. Also, this is a really good location to skill up, and we're going to be getting into why pretty shortly. So, yeah, what we're going to be doing today is a 100 PED hunt, which means we're taking out 100 PEDs, and we're going to kill some mobs and see where we end up. Right now, I've got about 68 PEDs left on this hunt, so I literally started recording, and I just got self-conscious. Like, I was talking, I felt like I messed some stuff up, and then I just restarted the video, right? So you guys are joining me in the middle of this hunt, but I don't want to do it again, so I figured let's just start off in the middle of the hunt, see how it goes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through a bunch of various missions that I've got, right? So the reason I came out to this area mainly was because we've got these. So if you're an older player, you're going to have mission logs, which have these iron challenges, and you're also going to have the codex. When you combine these iron challenges with codex missions, you're going to be able to get a ton of skills. And recently what I needed to do was get this LR25 maxed out for this team hunt that I have going on. So there's going to be a team hunt coming up soon, and getting the LR25 maxed out was one of my goals. So I've basically been doubling up, getting codex missions, trying to, ooh, we got Atrax Alpha coming here. These guys hit hard, so this is actually a tough one. I gotta focus a little bit here. But yeah, basically I've been doubling up, and what that means is I've been doing codex missions along with these. So I'm looking for mobs where I still have iron challenges open. I'm killing those mobs, which gives me the points for codex missions, but it also gives me the points for these iron challenges. So I kill a 500 Atrax, that's going to give me a reward, but while I'm getting that reward, I'm also going to get rewards for completing my codex missions. So being able to double up and sort of do both at the same time is really a huge advantage. If you're looking to skill up fast, this is probably one of the better ways to do it, if I'm being honest. So I've already got Snarg. You can see I just got the Prancer recently, so I've got to go to a hunting terminal to get that. But yeah, I've got a ton of missions that I've managed to accomplish just from coming to this area. I don't think I have Snarg anymore either. Let me check. So for those guys who are new, I'm going to explain this real quick here. So what this is, these iron missions are old missions that are no longer available. If you've got any of these things available, what's going to happen is all these iron missions expire in about a year, right? Probably less than a year from now, because that's just how time works. Time moves forward. So yeah, all these missions are going to expire at some time. The more of them that you can get done before they expire, the more skills you're going to be able to get for less kills. So, you know, more skills, less kills, that's always a good formula. So yeah, my goal is to complete as many of these as possible, which is why you guys are going to see me out here probably, you know, in the future, just grinding out the Atrax. There's also some Armax out here, which is really good. If you go down this way, so down south, you've got Warriors. And then for those of you guys who are looking for a slower moving mob that's not really going to require any armor, you get these guys, Trescaron. So if you're a new player, these are some really good mobs to sort of get the fundamentals of hunting down. And the reason they're so good is because, just look at this. I'm going to run up right next to this mob, or nearby. I'm going to shoot him and start walking backwards. And you're going to see that even my agility is a little bit higher than a new player's, but these mobs are extremely slow, which means you can shoot them and probably get a good amount of damage done before they actually get to you. It's a little bit more forgiving when they do this, because if you're a little bit too close to them when you shoot, it's going to be okay, but you don't want to get too close because then they're going to attack you. So it's a good way to just sort of learn the fundamentals of the game and learn, you know, sort of get the muscle memory down and everything like that. But if you want to sort of upgrade to some higher level mobs, maybe get some double-digit level mobs, these are a good option in my opinion. Armax are another one. These guys are pretty slow moving, but they're a little bit faster, so I wouldn't recommend them for newbies. But the one that I just killed, this Trescaron, they're really good. You're going to get codex challenges, and you can also get those combat tokens from it, so that's sort of a nice little bonus right there. For these guys looking for a little bit of a bonus, that's one. What do we have here? The only downside to this spawn is going to be these A-tracks. They actually hit very hard, so you got to really watch out for them. They're more located over here to the west, so if you just avoid the west and you go east, you're going to be fine. But yeah, it really is a great spawn. I recommend you guys check it out. It's right over here, Fort Victoria. That's a teleporter right here. If you guys are wondering, how do I get to these teleporters? How do you get to a teleporter if you don't have it? The best way to do it, honestly, is to make sure to just fly over. So for those of you guys who are new, again, oh Lord, we're being attacked. I don't know what happened there. Let's see if, oh, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We had an Atrax and an Armax just oh no, come on now. This is not fair, MindArk. You just, seriously. They spawned an Atrax at me and I had an Armax just auto-target me. That's not what I wanted. And now I'm auto-healing. That's not good. Yeah, these things are just going to take me out because my armor, even though I've got ghost armor, it's just not that great against Armax and Atrax. So I know that this is a weakness of mine, and I'm not going to go here and try and fight them because I'm going to spend way too much money healing. So I'm just going to let them kill me. So yeah, we're going to let them kill me, and then I'm just going to come out and keep hunting. Hopefully we're going to do pretty good on this hunt. We'll see though. So yeah, generally what I find is that these mobs I'm hunting right now, they take less ammunition to kill, but they do hit a little bit harder, like the Atrax, the Armax, and all that. So hopefully my hope is that the loot is going to reward me because they're just, you know, harder hitting mobs. But we'll see. It's always hard with the loot pool. Nobody knows the loot pool whatsoever. I hate to talk about the loot pool now because people always come on and correct me and say I'm wrong about something, right about something, blah, blah, blah. But really nobody knows what's going on with it. So like if someone tells you they know what's going on, then they're just lying. Or they work for MindArk and they broke their terms of service. So, you know, it really depends. You know, either you've got an unprofessional developer or someone who's lying to you. You guys can pick. Both are actually probably pretty likely. Not likely, but both are probably pretty common as far as unprofessional developers go. I'm not picking on MindArk in particular. I'm picking on developers in particular, which I'm allowed to do because I'm also a developer. So, you know, is what it is. Anyways, yeah, let's keep going with these Atrax. I sort of like taking them out. They're these mobs that used to kill me all the time when I was a newbie, so it just feels good to kill them, you know? It's like when your next door neighbor complains about your lawn. Best thing in the world is when you really get that good no, we're not going there. Anyways. I'm not going to admit to that so the FBI can stop listening. Let's go ahead and kill this. This is an Atrax old alpha, so these are the guys that are going to hit the hardest. When you're out here at this spawn, try your best to avoid them unless you're ready for them. I'm going to leave it up to you guys if you're ready or not. Some of you guys are probably like way higher level than me and you're just looking at this like, what the hell, Serial? Come on, these things are easy. And then some of you guys are looking at this like, how can you even manage to take it? Ooh, and I can't manage to take it. It just killed me. This is an extremely uneco kill that you're going to see right here because I've got to run back out and kill it. So yeah, old alphas are probably something I shouldn't be killing. That's what that means. If a mob's killing you like this, it's probably something you shouldn't be attacking. Also, I brought him a little too close to the teleporter, so I've got to be very careful. If I aggro this mob, it's going to come into the teleporter. I'll get my PEDs back. So if there's a mob that you put a little bit of damage into and you can't kill it, just drag it right into the teleporter. That's going to get you your PEDs back, or at least some of them back. Some of what you spent does go back to you in the form of shrapnel. So if there's a mob that you put some money into, you can't kill it, just drag it right into the turret. If there's a mob that you think you can kill, don't drag it into the turret because you're not going to, you lose your chance of getting good loot, right? And generally the turret returns are not going to be as good as the returns from the loot pool. So I would not recommend turreting mobs just to get money back. Maybe there's some crazy dude out there who's figured this out and they're like, if I use this weapon, shoot the mob this many times, drag it into the turret, I get 70% back guaranteed, and then the skills are worth 40%, so I'm making 10% guaranteed. I don't know, maybe there's some crazy dude out there that's got that all figured out and is rocking it. But I'm certainly not that guy. Or woman, I should say that. I'm saying dude, all-inclusive dude, not gender specific, just in case anyone's triggered. So yeah, these things are so slow. It's crazy. I almost wish they were faster because I want them to get to me so I don't have to run to them every time I kill them. Part of it is because I'm using an LR25, which is a pretty OP gun, but I can get it at a pretty decent markup. So it's actually like a decent gun for me to use, because if I'm looking at an LR20 versus an LR25, I found these LR25s for a lower markup than I get the LR20 for, and if you look at the eco on it, it's not too bad, so I'm actually probably better off using the LR25 than the LR20. The only downside to it is you're going to have a little bit of overkill when it comes to that finishing shot. So that's the big thing you've always got to pay attention to. If your finishing shot costs, like that overkill is going to be more than the percent that you're saving by using a gun that has a higher markup and is a little bit more OP, then maybe you don't want to do it. I don't know. Again, a lot of these things are things that you have to run through on your own and figure out if that's the right way for you to play. Some people are like really big on finishing weapons. Some hate it because they say the mob's going to heal. So like what's going to happen with finishing weapons, right? Like let's say I get the mob down to a sliver of a health. I can pull out a pistol, finish it off. Some people say that because you're pulling out that pistol, that takes some time, and the finishing shot might not be enough to kill the mob, and if the mob heals before you get that second shot in, then you're actually better off just doing a little bit of overkill and killing the mob. You know, again, this is one of those things, it's like to each their own. These are different hunting styles for different people, for different mobs, and you really have to figure out what works for you. And it depends what you're going for, too. One of the things I go for here is I want to be able to talk, right? So I'm not walking backwards, I'm not paying super close attention to everything, because I want to be able to have a stream of conscious, sort of talk with you guys while I'm hunting. And I've actually done streams where I hunt way harder mobs, and those streams are not entertaining whatsoever because I'm focused on it, and like I'm with a team, we're kiting the mob, and it's like, I've done those before, yeah. That was actually the last team hunt. We were sitting there kiting mobs back and forth. Really cool gameplay. I really love doing it. But the video, like I went back and watched the stream because people kept dropping off, and I'm like, what is wrong with this? Why was the stream not popular? It sucked. It was horrible. Like I was not talking. You just hear me like backing up, backing up, backing up. Aggro, it's aggroing me, it's aggroing me. I'm going to stop shooting, heal up, someone take it. Like it's just barking back and forth commands, right? Which, if you're watching me for the strategy, it might be interesting, but yeah, I don't think that's where I really shine here. And let's face it, Entropia Universe is more of a chill game. It's not. There's some strategy involved, but the strategy is more sitting back, pen and paper, figuring it out than it is in the moment. So I don't think that's what people watch for. They watch for some commentary, some discussion, get some talks going. You know, talk to me in the comments. We can get a little bit back and forth, discuss loot theories. But yeah, I think that's what people watch for, and they just weren't getting that. So you know, I updated what I did for the videos and tried to be a little less focused on what I'm hunting, and a little more focused on the commentary. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this area is actually pretty good. Like there's a really good mix of mobs in here, and you'll be able to get a lot of those sort of early codex challenges out of the way real fast. With the codex challenges, it really depends. I personally like to do a bunch of little ones all at once rather than just have one where I'm sitting here and just gunning through it. Like some people will just do A-tracks. That's all they want to do. They want to kill 30,000 A-tracks in a row and get to the top level. It's probably a more efficient way to skill, but I find it to be a bit too boring, so I like to sort of change it up, get a chance at some different loots and see what comes. Actually, I think it was the Triskaron. I managed to get a nice little healing device from them. I'm going to show you guys that. Show off my loot here. This wasn't on this hunt, by the way. This thing right here. SK20. It's, you know, it's a 15 PD loot, so it's nothing crazy, but it's a good healing device and one that I'll probably be able to use later, so I thought that was pretty nice. And I wasn't paying attention. I ran a little too close to these A-tracks. But they're both alphas. I feel like I might be able to take them. Let's see. This is a little bit more focused. This takes a little bit more strategy. I've got to really pay attention to that health bar. And what I'm going to be looking for here is, there we go. I want to kill one, heal up in between while I'm waiting. That way this guy can't heal up. So I'm going to heal myself up. Now I'm going to pull out my gun and kill this alpha. So the goal here is to heal in between kills, because then there's no health that's missing from this mob for this mob to heal up while I'm healing. So that minimizes the amount of time between the first shot on the mob and the last shot, the kill shot. And that's sort of what you want to do. That's the name of the game, or one of the games, depending on what game you want to play. Ooh, we got a Got a Snarg here. I think it's time to take that thing out. Also, I did notice I got that Atrax mission. I'll be doing a bunch of skill gains right at the end for you guys, so we'll get that in there. Get those Codex missions accomplished. I've also got this kill point, so I've got to go back to a hunting terminal and get that Prancer skill. What do we have here? Got another Snarg. I'll take that thing out. Why not? But yeah, I've just been grinding away on the missions, and like, it's the perfect thing. Like when you can put on some nice like background TV that you're watching. Recently, I don't know, I've been feeling like Criminal Minds. I used to like that show a lot, and I really like just realized there's like 10 seasons, not 10 seasons. There's like 5 seasons I haven't watched. So I'm like, oh, I can just go back, catch up on that. It's a good show to have on in the background. You can sort of loosely follow it, but you can still focus a little bit on the game and enjoy that. It's a nice little multitasking thing that I'm doing here. It's just really, really nice. I really like doing it. It's one of the things I love about this game, right? I can play the game, listen to stuff, I can watch TV. Sometimes I'm listening to podcasts. It really depends. I started listening to podcasts a little bit more at work, so I stopped doing that so much here because then I run out of podcasts to watch. So I do TV because if I watch TV at work, that's a little too ridiculous. I'm in a pretty good workplace, but they're probably gonna sit down with me if I start watching Game of Thrones or something ridiculous on TV while I'm coding. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, let's take out this Armax here. How much ammo do we have? 147 shots, man. I'm running out of stuff to say. I need MindArk to put out some updates better. Really, not better. I need MindArk to put out some more updates. Otherwise, I'm gonna go into just off-topic stuff, and then everybody complains. And it's weird. I feel like I honestly should not be like watching comments. This is actually like a known problem, right? Like you sit there, you watch comments, and someone's like, "I really don't like it when you do this," and you're like, "Yeah, I can change that. That's too easy." And then it's like the next one, it's like, "I really don't like when you do this," and like, "Yeah, I can avoid that. No big deal. And then before you know it, you're just out of things you can talk about. But yeah, you guys are very limiting as far as what you like. Who would know that a bunch of different people don't all like the same thing? It's crazy. But yeah, I'm trying not to get too ridiculous with it. I know back, 4 years ago? 4 years ago now. I was big on talking politics and all that, but I'm trying to avoid that. Coronavirus, I know that's another topic, but yeah, I did a video on that actually. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that or not. Some of you guys liked it. It was it's a nice little video to make. Those all got demonetized. Any conspiracy video that you do gets demonetized. So for any of you guys that commented that I was doing it for the money, it wasn't that. I actually just enjoy making those videos. And I was disproving the conspiracies, by the way, just so anyone listening doesn't think that I've gone nuts and think the coronavirus was designed by the U.S. as a failed attack on the Chinese economy. It was, but no, it wasn't. I don't think. Anyways, we got an Atrax. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking conspiracy theories and going a little too far into the Alex Jones deep end. But yeah, I really do like killing the Atrax. They actually have some interesting loot too that you can get. Another good loot I got recently. I've been playing a lot more to get those skills, right? So another cool loot I got. Let's just target the next one. Got some Thunderbird gloves right here. They're unfortunately female, so I won't get to keep them. I'm going to have to sell them to someone, which is a disappointment. If you're new and you're thinking about creating a character, female armor is much cheaper than male armor. Little FYI there. I think everybody knows that. If you've played any MMOs, that's usually the case, but figure I'd just throw that out there. If you're a female character, your armor is going to be a lot cheaper, so there's advantages. I know a few people that actually picked their character to be female just because of that. That was good thinking. I didn't think that far ahead. I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely a dude, so I'm gonna be a dude. That's just my thought process. I've got a mohawk, so I'm gonna give my character a mohawk. It's just how it goes. I don't have a mohawk anymore. I'm completely bald. Don't even have eyebrows. It's crazy. You know? If you guys can't tell, I'm just throwing some bullshit out there right now. Maybe not. You never know. Alright, I'm running out of stuff to say. We've got to finish this hunt, folks. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, we got an Atrax coming. What is this? Oh, no. We're not going to kill this. This is an old alpha. Those things are going to take me out. I know that. I know the score with this thing. I don't have a shot. Like, old alphas just do too much damage, so I know it's a lost cause. Oh, what do we have here? Alright, I didn't really want to take the Armax because I could kill that one, but we'll take them all into the turret. It's no good. It's no good. Got a lot of these guys. Look at them all go down like that. Ooh, and they're giving me back some of my armor damage. So those you guys wondering that 18 PECs, 1 PEC, and 1 PEC, that's armor damage that I'm getting back, armor decay. So, you know, that's always good. If you can get a mob to the turret, even when it's attacking you, you get some of your armor decay back. So, like, you know, just things to keep in mind. You know, nice little sort of things to remember. So let's see, what else do we have? We've got 49 shots left. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We can take these guys out. These guys are so slow. I love it. Like, you can just stand here, shoot them. If they start getting a little close, you just start walking backwards. Never gonna get to me. This one actually might, because he's a level 14. And oh, he dodged 2 shots, almost made it, but not quite. Not quite. Almost. Ooh, Prancer could get to me, but it's only a level 5 mob. And this gun's way overkill for these, but if I go west, it's actually a decent gun to use. So yeah, this is a nice area for everyone, right? Like, if you're a newer player, you go out east, you can get some of these lower level mobs. If you're a mid-level player, you can go west. If you're looking for robots, you can go south. Like, it's a really good teleporter to come to if you want a nice sort of variety spawn. If you're looking to just focus on one mob and really zoom in on it, not a good spawn for that. But with Atrax, it's actually pretty hard to find a good Atrax spawn that doesn't have Armax in it. I've noticed a lot of the Atrax spawns that really like loot good and I like have Armax. I'm not 100% sure why things are that way, but they definitely are. So let's call it here. We got 21 shots left. It's probably not worth doing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna run in, we're gonna total the loot up, and then I'll fly to the spaceship and see what's up over there. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So let's total the loot up, and then let's go check out a spaceship. Some of you guys say all my videos are just about getting PEDs. No. This video is about getting PEDs and exploring. So we're gonna do a little bit of both. And I have made other videos. It's just for some reason the PED videos tend to resonate the best. I do love exploring in Entropia Universe. I plan to do a few more of those videos too, because that's just a cool aspect of the game in my opinion. All right, let's throw the shrapnel in. That's sort of the boring one. We got some fine hides, nothing really cool there. Animal eye oil. The muscle oil is actually going to give me quite a few PEDs right there. This Prancer skin, don't loot a ton of that, but it actually has a pretty decent markup to it, 154%. I don't believe that's manipulated, because that seems to be sort of over the decade, that's where it's been sitting, 150%. So if you can loot some Prancer skin, that's going to be a pretty decent return that you'll get on that. Animal hide's not worth too much. Then you got some clothes extractors, basic wood, and a bunch of this junk. What you're going to notice, I did not even get my ammo back. I lost about 1.6 PEDs in total on that. And then if we throw in the armor and the gun, there we go. We lost about 20 PEDs on that hunt. That's not terrible, but it's not great. It is what it is. It's one of those things. Anyways, I'm going to dump all of this stuff just into my mess of a storage here that I've got to go through and sort of sell off some stuff. I just collect all my oils until I get like 50 to 100 PD stacks, and then I sell it off. So like this one, muscle oil, just hit 50 PDs. I'll probably be selling that soon. But yeah, I'll deal with that off video, because that's not an interesting part of the game in my opinion. If you guys want to see me go through my storage, we could make a video like that. Just let me know. And when you comment, please let me know what you're talking about. It's not annoying. Like, I love when people comment, but it just gets me. Like, I want to reply to every comment, but sometimes it'll be a video that's like 5 years old. It's an hour long. It's a Twitch stream. And someone's going to be like, completely agree with you, Serial Overdrive. You got it 100%. And it's just like, I'm sort of sitting there wondering what we're talking about. And, you know, no one tells me. All right, so this is interesting. I don't really know. This isn't what I thought it was. I thought this thing was on a mountain. I swear, it really looked that way from where I was. But this is, it's a flying ship that we've got here. A gunship. And I do not know if it's probably nothing worth exploring anymore. I thought it was going to be something cool. It sort of is, but it's not quite what I thought it would be. Anyways, I'm just going to head over here. Let's just fly across and There's a teleporter here. I used to have it, I think, but or did I? Maybe I didn't. I don't know what this is. Mount. Yeah, let's head over. Let's head over to the mountain and see what's up over there. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be the end of the video here, right? I'll just get those codex missions because some of you guys like to see the skill gains. So yeah, we've got our what do we have down here? Ooh, where's the missions? So we got the Atrax mission. We got that reward right there. Got rank 4 in that. So when we claim our reward, you can see some nice stuff here. I'm gonna go with perception. Someone told me I should always get perception, but I don't really believe that, but I just felt like going perception there. And we also got these Trixcaron. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but we got those guys. It's nice too how they give you a little bit of a background on all these mobs. Descended from a group of Proterons that were isolated by the splitting off of Calypso's supercontinent into Amanthra and Eudoria. Lack of predators and limited nourishment in the new habitat meant the separated protons evolved to become smaller Trixcarons. In other words, it's a nice excuse to reskin the same mob. In my opinion, that's what it is, but who knows? Should I go perception again? There's a bunch of different skills in here that I could get, like courage might be interesting, diagnosis. Inflict range damage, that's always a good one. I'm gonna go with that one. Let's go inflict range damage for 21 PECs. Got a nice little 11 skills there. Not too much, but I'm a little bit higher level, so I'm getting less skills. If you're a new player, you're going to see some really good gains there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call that video here. You can see we're nearing in on this island. I have no idea what this island holds, but hopefully it's going to be good stuff. And my next video is going to be, I got an all-time high here, and this is how I did it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit too much, but I'm not really sorry because that's my style, and that's probably why you're watching this far. So, until next time, peace.